Hey friends, on this video I'm going to show you chords on the guitar in the key of F. It's all on this episode of Everything 101. Let's get to it. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going to show you the chords in the key of F today on this episode. You know most of these already. We can just make slight modifications and we can have the key of F down and learned. So let's talk about what our chords are going to be in the key of F. First of all, obviously we have F. We're going to also need a B flat. We're going to need the chord C. And our relative minor in F is going to be D minor. And in our other minor chord that we're going to use is going to be G minor. All right, so with that being said, let's go through it. Now, the F chord, I've shown you before. It's that one that, you know, it's kind of like, oh man, this is challenging, but hopefully by now you've gotten it down after learning the key of C and the key of G. Just the key of C, I think, is all we've covered so far with the F chord. But, so what we're going to do is play the normal F chord. We're going to bar those two, and we're going to put our second finger there on the second fret, third finger on the third fret of the D string, and we can strum the last five. There we go. All right, so that's our F chord. Now, let's talk about the B flat. B flat it's a little bit of a challenge to new players. If you remember back when we talked about the key of E, I showed you the B chord like this. When you bar those three. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. Play that same chord. You're barring these three strings, the D, the G, and the B string on the fourth fret. That's what we did in the key of E. And then we put our first finger right here on the second fret. So that's a B chord. So if we want to make it a B flat, we're just going to go down a fret to the first fret. And now we've got the B flat chord. So if you're still working on that bar formation with your finger out here, I know it takes a little bit of time, but just keep working on it. No big deal, you got it. All right, and then of course we're going to use the C as our other chord. So just practice going back and forth between those three. All right. Now, let's talk about the D minor. We've learned that before when we were talking about another key. I'm trying to remember. I think we've covered it anyway. But just in case, what we're going to do is put our first finger right here on the first fret of the high E string. We're going to take our middle finger and put it on the second fret of the G string, the third string from the bottom. And then we're going to take our third finger and put it on the third fret of the B string. All right, now, in this formation, I can actually strum the last five strings. I don't want to strum this high E because it will not go with the chord. It changes it up a little bit. So you can even put your thumb here and mute it if that makes you feel better. Okay, so that is the D minor chord. Now, the other chord, the minor chord we would use in this key would be G minor. Now, and we talked about recently how to make an F sharp minor, and I told you could move that chord around all over the place. And if I just go up one fret, now I've got the G minor. So I'm just strumming. Now I don't want to strum anything except for those four notes that I'm holding down. Okay. So those are our main chords in the key of F. And I think at this point you're probably starting to see a lot of overlap in lessons because, you know, you've already learned a lot of these chords. It's just a matter of putting them together in the same group in a particular key. All right, well guys, practice the chords in the key of F, and I'll be back with more great guitar lessons on Everything 101. I'll see you soon.